Alright, so cache smokes. First of all, break that window, boost up there. This is for B. When you get that boost, go in this little corner right there, this little line, place your crosshairs right underneath that line, and it's just a standing throw. This one, get in this corner, same line, but decent amount higher, and it's a quick run throw. What that's going to do, that'll bounce along that wall, and this bounce right there for a headshot. And that first one is going to smoke up this entire thing. So basically what you're looking at is like this, or obviously like that when you get into sight. The second part of B smokes is a lot harder. First of all, probably want either an AK or an op to be watching this at all times, so you don't get fucked by the guys in B. The first smoke is kind of hard. You have to sneak up over here, and it's basically a crouch smoke, basically a little bit to the left of that thing. When you get to about right here, you can basically kind of like, if you want to move a little bit, that's fine, or crouch there or whatever, that'll smoke heaven. Another way you can do it is actually basically running and kind of a push up. Either way, it'll still smoke heaven. The next one we need to smoke out city spawn. Basically run along this line. When you get to about this wall, you want to throw it right around there, just depending, and that should bounce into the city spawn. I think they're a little bit better, a little bit more. Same difference though. Again, right like that, and that will bounce in. So it should be B stuff. So one thing you can do as you're entering B, especially like maybe this guy who's throwing this smoke. Remember the first one is right here. After he throws his smoke and your team's ready to push, it might be a good idea to get a flashbang or two and throw it into the site. As they blow up, you know, I mean, it blows up pretty much right in the middle of everyone's view. Alright, so there's like 4 potential smokes in mid. First one will do Z. Basically, line yourself up with this line, aim in the middle of this window, and aim really high, like on top of that cloud over there. What's going to happen is you're going to run up to about there and then jump throw. So get it all lined up and nice and high, and when you get about there, just jump throw, Hail Mary, and it'll go right in the middle of there and land perfect. Next smokes, you're going to kind of create a wall of smoke in mid. The right corner and the left corner, there's 2 little lines in these windows. The right corner, take this right line and aim about top of that and just standing throw. Same thing on this side. Go at this box and aim at this the left side of that little window pane near the top and stand throw. What that's going to do is create this wall, so they can't be. You guys cannot be seen at all coming through mid. If you want to go vents, this is a smoke to prevent you getting shot from this guy. Basically, what you need to do is come over here. Stand in this corner. There's little like lines along this roof. It's basically this first line right here, and just put your crosshairs on that line and just aim up to this piece of the building. So aim here and go about to that piece of the building, and it's basically just a jump throw. Let that one go, and it's going to bounce off this and land right in the middle there. So this could be potentially good for, you know, going through mid and trying to pick off someone like that, or just really mess up the guy who's on spools trying to get you. And if he does try to push out like that, he's really exposed. So that'll work for that. All right, A smokes. First one, line yourself up with this I don't know, shed door, and when you jump, by the way, it's gonna hit your head, but it's going to be a jump throw. Line her up and aim at this little fucking thing, whatever the fuck that is, and it's a jump throw, quick jump, and that'll smoke off quad. Okay, and the second one, this will go right in between that red thing and quad. So line yourself up with this where the paint don't meet, right? And on this second line, this is the first line, second line, and basically just aim up to the sky and let this thing go. And that should land right in the middle of there. So you have that smoked and that smoked, right? So those two smoked. And all you got to really worry about at this point is truck and forklift. So this is what you're going to be looking like as you enter the site. And for the truck and forklift, there needs to be two guys in here. First guy is on the caution tape and just basically bounces off on that wall. Second guy is going to throw it off this thing, and it's a run throw. And then what that basically should look like is tractor and net. So this will all be smoked out. So entering the site of A, by the way, first of all, most important aspect of this is probably the guy who's doing this smoke should have the bomb. Reason being, it's really easy to get set up for this. As you throw out your smokes and everything's probably popping out right now, you guys are about to push, honestly just kind of go for the quick plant. As you get into this site, you should be pretty covered. Plant that back up and try to get back to A main. Since all this will be smoked up as you plant, you should be able to back up into A main and just defend this bomb. So imagine, if all goes well, 5 terrorists just holding that one spot. If you hear a defuse, it's simple as throwing a Molotov or trying to get them and whatnot. But yeah, and after you have all the smokes down, you can definitely afford to throw a flashbang or something like that over the top as you push out, since this, that, and that will be smoked out as you get ready to go over here. It should be an easy push. So yeah, plan that and win the round. So for CT side smokes to defend B on stop the rush, better smokes, instead of just kind of throwing one random one in here up in front to stop the push, better smokes is one guy in heaven basically throw a running throw in the middle of this thing, come on out and throw it. That'll really stop the rush. That prevents them from doing anything for the most part. Another guy, and if they do happen to push through the smoke too, another guy should go ahead and throw this guy and rush out here, since this should be smoked by the time he gets there. If they do try to rush out and go through checkers, anything with an automatic gun will see them before they see you, and get a couple of entry kills as they push out through here. And then you can either stay in checkers or rotate out. But good defensive CT smokes, you can do that as well.